y'all. I'm hoping we're in the right place tonight. You know, I actually have gone live in the wrong place before. Is that going to play on here or no?
No, I got it turned down.
Oh, there's a record button there.
There is, but you got to have a SD card to record to.
Oh, very interesting.
Say kitty?
Very interesting.
Let me double check this first.
Good evening, everyone. Come on in. Come on in, have a seat, get your beverage, get comfortable. And come join us for some mayhem tonight.
It keeps wanting me to sign into our TV.
I don't know what the TV is like being aggressive. Because when I try to cross stream for whatnot, it keeps going to the TV too.
I know.
It needs to mind its business.
Alright, so
I'm not seeing any comments, so I'm hoping we're live.
Let's see. Well, we are on the YouTubes.
We're on the YouTube.
I'm looking for the Facebooks.
Hey Janet, hey Shannon. Shannon, I got your email. I'm not ignoring you. We're just doing some research, okay? Because I thought I had taken care of it, but I guess not. Although I think I emailed you yesterday. I think so.
Alright, it looks like we are all here.
The gang is all here.
So, alright, you want to do this, right? Okay, let me do one thing and then it's all yours. So on YouTube, Tina Burke, Elisa Tomzak, Cheryl Lynn, Got to Be Real, Made on Maple Lane, Stephanie, Cheryl M, Ruru2, and Flea Brown from the Santa Barbara Peeps.
Good evening.
Alright, now I got to give my phone to the man.
Okay. That's some nice background music you got going over there.
I figured you'd not want that.
No, I'm talking about tomorrow.
I know.
Uh-oh.
So,
we got some live music from the DJ going on over here.
alright. Let me start before you introduce, because I'm going to give him my phone, but this is only on my phone.
Okay.
So, give yourself 1 point if you've never done any of these things. I saw this on Reddit.
Oh Lord.
All right.
What is it going to be?
If you've never used these things,
If I've never used these things?
right, you get a point.
Okay.
Used a rotary phone,
Okay.
used a floppy disk,
Okay.
used a typewriter,
Okay.
taken a photo with a film camera,
Okay.
listened to music on a CD,
Okay. You should
Listen
say
to-
cassette, but okay.
listened to a cassette,
Okay.
listened to a vinyl record. No, what are you doing? No. Where are we? Hold on. Hold on.
Lord. Don't mess with that, Papa.
Yeah. All right, there we go. You can only these buttons, bud. Listen to music on a Walkman.
Okay. I have 0 points so far.
Listen to music on a boombox outside.
Okay.
Watched a video from a VHS tape.
Okay.
Sent or received a fax.
Okay.
Recorded music from radio to cassette.
Okay. I
Rented,
was like the master mixtape maker. So
All right.
say. Okay.
rented a video from Blockbuster.
Okay.
Accessed the internet by dial-up.
Okay.
Used a phone book.
You got mail. Okay.
I was still using a phone book in the 2000s.
I
They
use
still are useful for journalists.
They are. I wish I could find a couple of old ones or numbers that I just don't have.
These buttons, only these buttons. He turned you down for a second.
Oh Lord.
Sent a postcard.
Okay.
Used a paper map to get
Does
somewhere.
anybody have points? I don't have any points yet.
Leave those alone. Owned a dictionary.
Okay.
Owned an encyclopedia.
Okay.
Paid with a paper check.
Okay.
I am 0.
I am 0.
Yeah. All right.
Does anybody have any points? I don't think any of our people have any points.
Here you go.
Good evening. Good evening.
Kitties, you gotta sit over here though. All right. All right. See, now Facebook's been weird for me lately. Last week, it showed we had 5
Trisha Garrett.
viewers.
Hey, Trisha Garrett.
We had 5 viewers for an hour. Now, we had more than 5 viewers because we had more than 5 comments.
Yeah, but it just showed 5 viewers.
It just showed it. So
That's weird.
I'm going to sign out, see if I can sign back in.
I'm not seeing a lot of comments, except they come in 0 and 0. So 0 for Flea and 0 for Ken, I'm assuming.
So
Hey, Kim. Hey, Madonna. Madonna says she has 0 too. There's a lot of zeros. Oh, wait. Somebody has 3 points. Alyssa has 3 points.
Go ahead.
It's not working.
It's working. Did you turn the sound up?
We live in LA. We have boom boxes. Favorite place to take will be Venice Beach.
Here, can I see? Maybe that one doesn't have sound. All right, there we go. Now it's showing people.
Yes.
But I also have to go to Facebook. Now, I'm unfortunately using my tablet now to access 2.
Oh, I know. Well, you want to use, oh, you know what? I don't even know because I don't know why I use my good phone for my second camera. I meant to use this one.
So
You can access this one if you want, babe.
Tina Burke said,
I'm
I may.
done.
Yes, I
I'm
will.
done.
Okay.
Oh, you're done?
Are you done already?
Are you
That's
done?
not a good sign,
Turn
babe.
it off tomorrow.
You can turn it off if you want.
You guys remember the debacle from last week? I figured we fixed it together because I did not even have time to even look at this thing this week. So it's not finished, so we might as well do it together. And I should be using a razor on this, but I'm not because I'm
I'm
impatient.
pushing buttons.
You can push the buttons.
Oh, I'm sweating for no reason because I know it's not hot in here. The cooler's on 62. We have the DJ over here, you guys, beatboxing. Oh no, not the DJ, that's the MC that did the beatboxing, right? Okay, so you guys remember the debacle last week with the stencil? We're gonna figure out how to fix that, but first, I'm gonna trim this. I guess I should do an introduction, huh? Hello, let's see, before we dive right in. Good evening. Hey you guys, my name is Royce Hunt Bell. The voice that you guys hear behind the camera is David Bell, and together we make up Roycycled Treasures. Welcome to our Sunday night Craftin and Chattin. We do a lot of chatting. I never know what David's gonna talk about, so I have no idea what that's gonna look like, but what we're gonna do tonight for crafting's sake is we're gonna finish the box we started last week, and then I pulled out a couple of projects that if we have time we'll get to those too, but I am fixing up my art studio and I want it to be, I just want to surround myself with stuff that's gonna inspire me to make beautiful things, and so I am like repurposing items to use in my studio, so that's what we'll be doing for the next couple of weeks.
All right, do we want to do hellos?
Yes.
So I said a lot of the ones on Facebook already. Let's see. Barbara G from Colorado. Tina Burke says, I miss phone books. She also had 0. You okay there, buddy? Stephanie had 0. Lisa Tomzak had 3. Cheryl Lynn 0. Ruru 2 0. Lisa Tomzak said, evening primrose oil really helped with hot flashes.
Primrose. Somebody else said that too. I'm gonna have to try that.
Evening primrose oil.
Evening primrose oil.
You need that open? All right. And give me 1 second. I have to open up a
Is
piece
Trisha
of...
Garrett still here? Trisha, do you have any oil? Primrose oil? Or I think it's your sister who sells
You're
doTERRA.
welcome. I had to open up a piece of cheese. Now let's take a look at Facebook. Fleas 0 and 0. I guess that's for Ken as well.
Yes.
Kim Comp Rogers, Madonna Frazee Rap 0. Avo Goldsmith Chester from Twisted Sisters. And sister-in-law is here to check out as well. Dorothy Lage says 0. Memory Williams. Genesis Harmony says big ol' 0. Janet Taylor Borgers is a 0. Linda Steffens is Queen Lydia, who was on our Whatnot.
On Whatnot.
Yeah, Chris Schmidt.
I know, I'm looking for more ephemera, so hopefully I'll have, I'm already starting to get stuff for next week's show, you guys.
Chris Schmidt says, evening, Royce, David, and DeMar. DeMar, can you say hi?
Hi.
That's a mouthful, mouthful of cheese right there. Let's see, Marty Hardy had a dickens of a time getting you on Facebook. I'm telling you, me too. And
Hi,
I'm
Marty.
literally right here. Oh, Carol Wilson from Scotland.
Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol. What time is it in Scotland?
I know.
We promised not to do a freedom joke. I hate it when people do that.
Well, freedom.
They grab one thing from the Mel Gibson movie, Braveheart.
Oh,
They'll never take away our freedom. Just,
cut it out.
yeah, that joke's over. We don't need it anymore.
Although you're the one who brought it up. I just want to point
I
that out.
know. Dorothy Lage says hello, DeMar.
Hello, Oriana.
And he said, hello, Ariana.
Oh, I'm sure Ariana. Well, I know she said she was.
Can you say hi,
interested.
Tiana?
Hi,
I was gonna
Tiana.
call Ariana today.
There you go.
I was running around like a crazy.
I want to know what the ones were that the person had 3. Melissa Q.E. Gomez says, Whatnot was great.
I hope you guys had fun.
Madonna Rap says, watch the live on Whatnot. So glad David hired you back for your live.
I know. I tried to fire myself, but he won't let me.
It's 1 a.m. in Scotland.
Oh my goodness.
And Linda Steffen
night
says,
owl.
I'm from Wisconsin. She can appreciate DeMar's cheese. Well, not really. It's craft singles. But that's what he loves.
That's his favorite cheese.
And I'll be
right now, that's his favorite
I'm going to
cheese.
say it.
What?
Best cheese for a hamburger.
I'm sorry. I just can't get with you
It
on
just
that.
melts perfectly, but it stays on the burger. It doesn't break down into the oil and the curd. And there's just something
like
about
the taste of a cheddar or a pepper jack or a
plain
Gouda
old American.
or something.
Yeah.
Besides American.
Elisa says, no, it's a supplement in capsule form.
Oh, okay.
So when we get out, you know what? I need to order some vitamins anyway.
Okay.
So why don't I add that to my order?
Okay.
All right. So you got to remind me, sweetie.
Oh Lord, we're in trouble.
Evening primrose oil.
Okay. He wants me to remind him. Oh Lord, we're really in trouble. That's the
Lisa Vancil says, hi, DeMar. She said, hi, DeMar.
Hi, DeMar.
Oh, you said hi, DeMar. Oh,
Yeah, really does.
So you guys, I'm just going around and trimming areas, and you know how when you decoupage, you have areas on the edges that aren't stuck down really well. So I'm just going in and making sure those are tacked down.
yep. It's all your colors.
And then we will return to the debacle from last week,
I'm gonna
and we will work on fixing it together.
turn it.
And in case you weren't here last week, I tried to use some wood glue to kind of make a resist so that my wood would show through my stencil, but it didn't quite work. I think it's because we stained the wood first. If I was working on naked wood that I was going to be staining, I think it would have worked out better.
Made on Maple Lane saw some of the white Whatnot. Okay, so Elise, you have 3 points. What are the 3 points
I know, I'm curious.
that you got? Or where did the 3 points come from?
I posted on, I think it was somewhere, I put ASDF JKL semicolon just so I could see who got it. Not everybody got it.
Linda Steffens is with me. Good old American cheese on a hamburger. I cannot explain it. It's just the right cheese. They're better tasting
one?
cheeses. Look,
Yes.
Gouda is fantastic.
That's what I said. Gouda.
I miss Sandra's mac and cheese with that Gouda.
Oh.
I mean, I miss Sandra, but I miss her mac and cheese with that Gouda. It's fantastic. But on a burger, there's just something about that goofy American slice.
I mean, I think it's made to melt. It's kind of like that other nasty cheese that you like. What's that stuff that comes in a box?
In the box.
Yeah.
Velveeta?
And Velveeta.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't like Velveeta. I just said it's good. It's what we used on hot dogs when I was a kid because it just melts so evenly. And it just worked.
I'm going to attempt to line my stencil up, but if it doesn't line up, it won't be the end of the world because you can't see it anyways. And then we're
Stephanie,
just going to go in with some paint.
oh, Ruru too. I'm in dire need of something. It's real rough, the hot flashes. And we're watching that 70s show where Kitty's going through it too.
I know, they are just really over, although, I don't know, my mom was pretty bad when she was going through it.
My mom was cranky.
I just
by
remember,
and by that point, she was living with us.
shut that door! Were you born in a barn? No, ma'am. I was not born in a barn, but I will shut the door. Yes, ma'am.
Cindy Crowder, I'm on the last leg of our vacation in Boulder City. 3 more days.
Ooh.
Thrifted a few stores, found some deals.
Nice.
Amanda Velderman, your Whatnot was great. People were bidding like crazy.
It is so fun. You guys, like, seriously, I feel like I'm curating like the perfect show. Speaking about mixtapes, so I
Ooh, not
was
so hard.
the mixtape queen. Just so we know,
Use your fingers,
I
not
could
your elbow.
use my cassette player and listen to the radio, and I could make the perfect tape. And when I'm curating stuff for the whatnot live auction, I feel like I'm making like the perfect mixtape. Like that's what it feels like.
Rima Becerra, whose cute voice is that? That's me. I'm David Bell. No, that's our grandson, Damar. Would you go by Grandma real quick?
I think that was a rhetorical question.
I think so. People want to see the man.
People want to see the man. I don't know. He's.
Oh, we dropped our cheese.
Oh Lord, that's gonna be dirty now.
Yeah, it's gone. If it hit the floor, it's
Ew.
gone, bud.
It's nasty. I'll have to have Grandpa get some more cheese maybe later.
Yeah.
I don't know where to put this. Yeah, I'll put it right
Yeah, put it there.
there. Okay. We're gonna have you pop on. Can you say hi?
Hi.
He loves the camera.
I know, as long as he can
Yeah.
see himself. Okay, that's it.
Okay, come on over here.
Grandpa has your marbles.
I have some marbles.
Yeah, they're in
Can
the
I
cup
have my
right
marbles,
there.
please?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am just gonna paint this, but let me. I forgot to get clean brush water. Oh,
Elisa
Lord.
Tomzak, he's adorable. You'd think that.
He is adorable.
Oh, Elisa Tomzak said she's never written a paper check, never used a phone book, and she forgot what the third one was.
Oh, okay. Very interesting. I know that. So for when I used to be the director for nonprofits, some of you guys know that, and I like writing checks because it is a very clear paper trail. And I remember we went to Home Depot to buy, I think we were doing like a home modification for someone, and I went to go buy some stuff for the contractors. And they were laughing at me because I wanted to write a check. Those kids didn't know what to do with the check. And then they were like, "Are you seriously going to write a check?" I'm like, "Yes.
No.
I'm going to write a
You
check."
got it? Okay.
Peoples.
Sure.
They judge me harshly, baby.
Can you get it?
And I'm a mess today, you guys. So this is a color that's actually not available anymore. It's called mohair. They do have another similar color now. I forget the name of it. It's not as warm as the mohair. Once I use my last can of mohair, I'm going to be so sad. So I'm just going to use this. And I'm going to stipple it on. I should put some salt wash in this so we can just make a texture, huh?
Lisa Vansel said, this box made me go find a wood box to try. And also asked, what does Evening Primrose do? And Celestine Todd just got in from church.
Hey, Celestine.
Celestine, that's right. Kelly Morgan says, no Swiss patty melt girl here. So I guess she's saying no, comma, she's a Swiss patty melt. Look, I love all cheeses.
He loves, see, Swiss to me, it tastes the way sweaty socks like smell.
I don't like ham and cheddar, I like a ham and Swiss.
See,
If I'm doing roast beef, I want provolone.
Now I'm weird because if I'm eating ham, then American.
Now, if I'm eating turkey, I want cheddar.
Turkey, I want provolone.
See? Yeah.
Turkey provolone with some cranberry sauce on there. That's your fault, babe. You got me eating that.
Oh, Cindy Crowder said cherries have natural estrogen, help with hot flashes.
Oh, okay.
Linda Steffen, sorry, breezed through menopause without any hot flashes, but did lose all her leg hair.
That's a plus.
Yeah. Well, they all think you're cute, Damar. You got them all faked out, man.
Or should I just do a simple, just put this on there and then we can, let's just do this. I'm just going to stipple this on here. I contemplated doing like a textured.
Rima Becerra also suggests Estroven.
You know, it's so weird because growing up, I always heard that taking hormones was bad and that it could cause breast cancer. But now studies have shown that it isn't all hormones, it's specific hormones. And that really that wasn't even like medically proven at any point. So I don't know what to do.
Rima also says she's never had cranberry sauce. I'll be honest. Again, boy, my wife is just gonna make fun of me. I like the can. We've had homemade.
Yeah, let these cranberry. Watch those chips, babe. If they fall,
yeah,
they're gonna
thank you.
spill. Yeah. Let these cranberry sauce is the bomb. She moved
She
to
used
Texas,
no.
though.
She used to get the big jars. She got Ocean Spray, but instead of the tiny can, she would get a 5-gallon jar. Take a drink. Don't make yourself
I'm
cough.
talking about her homemade one. I've made it with her.
Oh, okay.
She would make it with cranberries and orange zest and I don't know, some other stuff. It was really good.
Sandra used to make homemade too. And it's good. I just prefer the can. I like the tart of the can. Most people go a little sweet on their cranberry because cranberries are so tart.
Yeah. So I'm going rogue, you guys. I'm just adding a little salt wash to my paint over here. And I think I'm going to make like a little textured apothecary. Rather than following my own advice and keeping it simple, I'm going to complicate it.
Kathleen Hoovis never had cranberry sauce either. Put it on a turkey sandwich. It will change your life. I'm not kidding.
It depends, because it's kind of like what's that one sandwich that you get with jelly?
Monte Cristo.
It's kind of like, that's why I like, but of course I like the salty and the sweet.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So turkey's savory.
Yes.
You get the right cheese.
Provolone.
It's a little sweet. Some cheeses are a little sweet. You get the tart from the cranberry. I'm telling you.
Who was that on Whatnot on Friday that said every time we're live, we make them want to eat something?
Yeah, I'm all
I
can.
forget who it was.
I should do all this. If you are on Facebook, please share this. Make a comment. Hit an emoji. It helps the page.
Please and thank you.
We want to expand this out to as many people as possible. If you're on YouTube, please hit the thumbs up. We ask that you subscribe. Also, if you hit the bell, you can be notified when Royce is live or when Royce puts any videos up.
Yes.
You can customize your notifications so you're not getting slammed by notifications from YouTube. I never want notifications from anything except Royce's YouTube, just Royce's, and wildfires. And my local stuff, like when my streets are closed, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I get those notifications.
So you guys, if you're doing this, I would advise you guys like be patient and mix your stuff 50-50, but I'm winging it over here. And I did use a stencil adhesive on my stencil.
Linda Steffens, yes, add stuffing to that turkey sandwich after Thanksgiving. I'll give you one better. Put some mashed potatoes and gravy on too.
Y'all doing too much.
And then you don't need mayonnaise or any of that, which is disgusting to begin with.
You
But
know
you
what?
don't need it.
When I do my turkey, I don't use mayo. I
So-
just think that the cranberry is enough moisture. I don't need the...
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
start with your mashed potatoes and gravy, then put your turkey. If you like stuffing, I don't. But if you like stuffing, then some stuffing, then some cranberry. I like cheese. You don't need cheese. There you go. It's a Thanksgiving meal on a sandwich. But if you're putting on the mashed potatoes and the gravy too, you really need a hefty bread.
I was going to say that. Like
White
a
bread
roll,
isn't going to cut it.
like a crusty bread.
Yeah, you really need a good roll. But if you're just doing the cranberry, you can get away with any kind of sandwich loaf you want.
So I really wanted to add some texture to this, and so I went in with some salt wash.
Yes,
Since it's
Kathleen
baking a
Hoovis,
little bit,
I
so
put,
hopefully-
I just put some cranberry, enough to cover the size of the sandwich. So if you think like a regular sandwich loaf, that's square. So it's not to the edge, but almost, because it's going to kind of squeeze out.
Oh,
when
yeah,
you-
that's the best part, baby.
you know. But yes, so I don't just put one slice. I kind of put a layer of cranberry on. That's me.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Lisa, turkey stuffing, cranberry mayo on rye. I'm not a rye guy.
Rye.
If I'm eating corned beef, I like rye.
I just don't care for rye.
You okay? Okay.
And I don't know if it's because I just didn't grow up with rye or what, but
Stephanie from Made on Maple Lane liked to mix in horseradish for the holiday ham sandwich.
You all right over there, sir?
He was just struggling with that Ziploc.
Okay, I have a couple of projects, so let's set this one to. We're gonna do like.
Jane Belante art. What's with all the turkey talk?
I know, right? Hey, Jane. You guys, I'm so excited. Jane is gonna be here at the retreat next April. She is gonna help us to come and to just like be mindful and to be centered and to be present. I'm insanely excited about the retreat. And did I do a QR code? Oh, I did. If you guys are interested in the retreat, you guys can use this QR code. You're just signing up for the wait list. You're not making a commitment to come. But if you'd like to make sure that you get information, because there are a limited number of spots available, and we're going to open it up to our membership first, and then any additional spots will go out to our early birds. But and if you're on YouTube and you see the QR code, you can just use your phone with your camera, and a little yellow box will like pop up, and you just touch that little yellow box, and it'll take you to the landing page. And I believe it's just your name and email is all you have to leave, so it's not like a super arduous process to sign up. So let's look at some other projects. The other projects I have are super quick, but I do want to start one while I have my kind of textured stuff out. So I bought this at the thrift store. I don't even know what it is, you guys. I mean, it's a como se dice?
Magnifying glass.
It's a magnifying glass, but it looked like it belonged on something else.
It belongs on an arm. I can tell you exactly what it is.
Oh,
so
what kind of an arm?
Whether it's an art table or like for engineers, it's on an arm, and you can bring it to wherever you want, so you can either see fine detail or make fine detail.
Oh,
do we need to go tinkle?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay, just checking.
I know, because we're bouncing around over there.
Are you sure? Do you want to go?
No.
All right. Sorry about the tinkle talk, folks.
He's bouncing around over there like he's got to go tinkle. So I thought it would be cool if because the side is plastic, so I'd like to add some texture and make like a faux rusty patina. And then on the back, who was it? I meant to look it up. One of my retailers posted pictures, and she took some looking glasses and she used a sheet of recycled Halloween masterboard paper. And I was like, I love that so much. So I pulled out some paper, and so after we get done painting the outside, I would like to decoupage like something really cool on the back and have it show through the glass. And this will probably just end up being a paperweight or something in my space. But I do like it. Or maybe I'll do the moth. And I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. We'll see. But I gotta get this price tag off of here first.
Somebody asked, confirm the dates for the retreat, April 25th and 26th.
24th through the 27th. Baby.
Wait. Hold on now. Oh, Thursday. You're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna have the meet and greet Thursday night.
I
so
apologize.
technically,
You're right. So the 24th through the 27th.
Yes.
April of 2025. So the last weekend in April.
Yeah. You guys know how this is so aggravating, right? You go to the thrift store, and I mean, I know they have to price stuff, but do they have to put the sticky stuff in the most inconvenient place?
Let me fix it.
But you can add a little heat, and it makes it super easy to get it up, usually. And these price tags are made to not come off cleanly. You guys will notice how they're like scored. It's so you can't take it off easy. So they're extra pain to get off. But if you add a little heat, they come off a lot easier. And I just put rubbing alcohol in my wipes to help remove like any sticky residue. Squeaky, 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 squeaky. Okay. And I want to just do a quick, I'm going to try to make it quick. We're going to do our first layer on here.
Becky Hetz said
we'll move
tried to
on
get
to
on the
next.
wait list. It would not let her.
It wouldn't let you, Becky?
And Becky was at our whatnot too.
I
so.
know, Becky. I saw you there. Thank you for joining us on Friday. When you say it won't let you, what does that look like? I'm just curious because I need to have more information to give to my,
Yeah, if there's a problem, we need to fix it.
yeah, to my OBM to fix that.
Yeah, Kathleen O'Brien Hoovis, I don't like it too. A couple of people said they don't like stuffing like me. Probably because my mom made it with the giblets.
No, see, I just thought I don't put giblets in mine. When I got grown, I was like,
My
I don't want
grandmother
that
did.
part.
She was a giblet.
She was
Stuffing.
a
I just
giblet?
never cared for it, but I don't like celery. I don't like the onion.
Oh yeah, I love it, but there's no one left who enjoys the dressing like we make.
Oh wait,
traditionally.
if we do a Thanksgiving with David, that's all he'll eat.
Is dressing?
Our
I don't
oldest.
make stovetop. My dressing is different though.
I understand. He's a dressing fiend.
Oh.
Our oldest just loves.
Oh.
So. All right, Kim Comp Rogers says turkey, cream cheese, walnuts, cranberry sauce, mayo on a hearty bread. No.
No on the cream cheese?
No, you can have it. I would not like cream cheese on that.
It sounds like that turkey sandwich I used to get at Arby's. Remember? It had pecans though.
Celestine said she did get on the wait list.
Oh, okay.
So, and Becky said it just went through. Now she's on.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah. We're trying to get everything done. I
No,
still
you're
have
okay.
to sit down with Martine to negotiate the blocked out rooms too. Okay, so I'm just taping off the edges, you guys, so I don't get any paint on the edges. And I'm going to mix together some, I'm just going to mix it
Flea
on
does
there.
not like soggy bread food. That's so she said no to the way we make a sandwich, and stuffing is another soggy bread food. No, thank you.
Oh, it's a textural thing.
Yeah. Oh, then you would not like a gravy bread.
Oh no, that's all you, baby.
Yeah. When you go to a Chicago Italian beef place, just ask them to dip the bread. It's really soggy. It's delicious, though.
Delicious. You sound like
Rima
tomorrow.
says, how do I know if I am on the wait list?
You know what, Rima? You're in the membership, so you guys will get a link to sign up first. So you guys will be good. I believe it'll go out in this week's Touch Tuesday email. It's supposed to go out. And then we have a live this week, too, so we can talk about it. I have a busy week this week. I have my 2 lives for my VIPs from Stencil Lab, and I have a live for the membership. We're live on Friday for the auction. So that's why I was kind of running around like a crazy person today trying to get everything done, is because I know I have a busy week coming up.
So let me talk a little bit about whatnot real quick. Not your elbows, your fingers. Not your elbow. There you go. We're having a good time. We've been doing it for 4 weeks.
This was actually the 5th week.
Was this the 5th? I thought this was the 4th.
No.
Oh, that's right. This was going to be mine, but we decided to do yours again.
Yeah.
Because people have been enjoying it. So, you okay there, Popeye? I don't know. He closed his eye and he kind of went, like that.
Arrgh.
Anyway, we're having a good time. You do not have to buy anything. You can just come hang out,
Just come hang out.
just like this. And you can comment and share jokes and talk about what you put on a sandwich, whatever you want to do. So it's just that Royce is selling off a lot of her extra stuff. My gosh, I just looked over to the corner of here and all I see are spindles.
I know.
They're big.
That's where we stashed them. Well, that's where the ones I knew, most of them are gone. Those blue things are kind of empty, but George and I discovered another stash in his shop. And then today, I found a tote with some more Christmas trees in it.
So yes, Royce is selling stuff, but you do not have to buy. You can just come hang out, just chat, just like we're doing right now. And we have a good time. I hope we have fun.
I think it's fun.
Barbara G, love gravy bread. Thank you. I love gravy bread.
It's delicious.
It is.
So you guys, this color that I'm going to start with is Wise Owl's Iron Oxide. It's like the color of rust. So I'm going to start with this
Cannot
one.
touch these. Cannot touch these. You can only touch these over here.
And I'm going to stipple this on, and then we're going to set this aside and let it dry while we work on 2 other projects that are super quick.
Kathleen Hoovis, I do not like soggy bread either. We always had cream chipped beef. I'm not using the phrase she did. Once a week, hated it. Yeah. Patricia Cassida, who did join us. I enjoyed your Whatnot. Friday was my first. Got some cool stuff. Can't wait to get it. Marty Hardy, is Whatnot on Facebook? No, it is on Whatnot.
It's on Whatnot. So I know you see some people on Facebook. For some reason, my TV keeps trying to catch my stream. And so I haven't been able to successfully stream onto, I should be able to stream onto YouTube. But even if you see somebody on YouTube and or Facebook, they can't see you. So you just see them. So you really have to download the app if you want to be like present in the room and be able to, you know, participate in the conversation and or the auction.
Not that one. Only these.
And
Okay.
I'm
sorry.
this on, and I just didn't want the
Let's go
plastic,
tinkle.
guys. So.
Grandma, we are going to be back in just a moment.
Okay. Because he's dancing, isn't he?
Yeah, we are. Let me do this. Muted.
Oh, okay. Oh my. Okay. Hopefully you're muted. Oh, I put that up so he wouldn't mess with it, but now you have to play.
You're good.
Okay. So we're gonna let this layer dry, and you guys, the more, like, the thicker you make your paint, the higher your peaks are when you stipple. And so this is gonna make a nice base, and I can come in and dry brush some additional colors on here to get the finish that I want. Now I do have like a texture masterclass at royceacademy.com if you guys are interested in learning how to do like a bunch of textured finishes. I started off just going to teach like a patina finish, but ultimately we ended up looking at a lot of different finishes that you can create using texture. Carmen, hey Miss Carmen, how are you? I was talking about you Friday. I was talking about you bad. No, I'm just kidding. We were talking about you good. I forgot why we were talking. Oh, because people were asking me what beautiful shop I was in. That huge shop that I was in. I think somebody referred to it as a Disneyland for adult crafters. And so I'm going to set this aside, you guys, and let it dry. I have about 4 projects pulled out for us to work on. I think we'll get them all done because they're all like quick projects. So hopefully this dries before we're done. If not, we can speed it up with our craft dryer. But usually when you use salt wash, your projects dry pretty quickly. So just a little, see if you guys can see that texture from that salt wash. I'm gonna set this up here. And I'm waiting for the new Royce decoupage papers to come out so I can work on this guy because I have plans for him. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside. I kind of don't want to put my brush in water yet. More stippling in a few minutes. Now I have a huge cloche that I'm gonna have stuff in, and I scored this base at the thrift store. It's like little feet. What are these? I don't know. There's little faces on these. This is like perfect for my room. But I do want to put something on the base of it. And I thought that this meter would fit, but it's not big enough. So I'm going to have to do something different. And these are meter faces that I have in my stash. And we auctioned off some of these on Friday too. I don't remember who won them though. This is still pretty dusty. Did the boys lock themselves out? Quick draw McGraw. That was fast. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to decoupage this. And I thought it would be cool to use, this is the Recycle Mechanics sheet. So I thought it'd be cool to use this portion right here. Because I love these numbers, and if I center this in the middle, I think it'll look really cool. But before we can decoupage, I want to paint this white. So even when I'm using darker paper, I still like to paint light underneath. so that
Turn this back on.
my decoupage paper really pops. Do I have any white paint over here? I do not believe I do. I guess I can just use, I don't want to use that though.
Mama with that.
You can put on whatever you'd like. Dreaming Cat Studio, when is your next whatnot?
Friday. So for right now, we are committed to being on every Friday
Bless you.
at 5 p.m.
Thank
Pacific
you.
Standard Time. And so I already have one scheduled. And if you go into Whatnot, if you have never gone on to Whatnot yet, you make sure and use my link that I sent out, and you'll get a free $15 to spend, like on your first auction. I've texted, I've sent it on my channels, I've emailed it. So if you're at any of the places, you should have received the link. And if you use that to join, then you'll get $15 to spend. And it doesn't have to be on my auction. You can use it on any of the auctions.
Right.
But you can,
sorry.
You can like bookmark a show that you're interested in, so that Whatnot will notify you or remind you, right, of when the show is going to begin. You guys, this is my favorite white. So it's a super warm white, and it's so beautiful for blending. I hate to use it like this, but I gotta do it. You got some serenading going on over there, baby?
I'm muting my mic because he's right next to me, literally laying on me.
Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And it doesn't have to be perfect, right? I just want to lighten up the base. I prefer to use a bright white, but I don't know what my antique Via is, and so this will be fine. This is still going to be a lot lighter than the black.
We got a few people asking, when are the new papers coming out?
Oh my gosh, you guys. Soon, soon. I'm thinking not this week, but the following week. We're going to go ahead and do the release. But I'm trying to get papers to as many of the retailers as possible right now. I didn't do a good job of ordering enough paper, and we sold out in like 30 minutes. So I'm trying to get paper to as many people as possible before we launch, but it will be soon. And there are 9 designs too.
Let's see.
I'm gonna have to depend on you. It keeps refreshing, and I know it's going back to the beginning because I keep seeing the same.
Yeah.
I see.
Billy Keir
soggy
says
bread
he's so
steak.
stinking adorable, and Jenny says, yes, it's the itsy bitsy spider. Yeah. Kathleen O'Brien Hoovis, I don't understand this Facebook channel thing. What is it?
You know, it's just a way for us to be able to message. So if you sign up to receive messages from a channel, it means that the person who owns that page can send you a message. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Like if you sign up for the Royce cycle, I think I have a word on the street is my channel that I have. And then I send you guys out reminders when we're gonna go live. I try not to abuse it. I remind you guys of the Whatnot live on Fridays. And if we have anything coming up, I'll send out reminders. That's what I use my channel for, but people use it for different things. But you'll get the messages in your instant message.
Melissa Q.E. Gomez says, love the ephemera and spindles. The blueprint was lovely. That was the one that almost didn't sell.
Yeah, I think we had one person
One
bid.
person right at the last second scooped it up for a great deal.
Yeah.
Good for them. Oh, sweet mother of pearl. That's 2 he fired at me.
Oh.
He's, in the words of DeMar, he's a fluff machine right now.
Fluff machine. Is that
And
what
she
you're
also asked, are you going to have any more acorns and candy corn?
saying? Yes. I just pulled out some candy corns today. And I did pull, I believe, a candy an acorn. And you know what? I texted George to see if he had any more pumpkins, but he did not answer me. So, but yes, we will have. I have a feeling that this show is going to be heavy on the woodcraft supplies because I've already pulled out a bunch. I was just looking at it. Like, I really try to do a balanced show each week. And
Well,
I'm going to
you
have
can-
to find some more rusty metal.
Oh, that's kind of cool how he's doing it. All right.
Yes. These ones are more dense than the ones from Dollar Tree, so they roll faster. That's why he likes it. And so I'm gonna
Somebody
put
was
my
asking,
finger-
Vicky Zach, is your Halloween masterboard retired?
So, Vicky, there are several Halloween masterboard. The one from last year is not retired, and a lot of retailers have purchased it. So, there should be a fair amount of retailers who have it on hand. Because I didn't really have any new fall designs this year. We just logistics, and so I did make the fall designs from last year available to retailers to be able to purchase early.
And Chaz Conabeer is here from the UK.
Hey, Chaz. So you guys, I always run my fingernail around the edges, and then I'm trimming this, but not perfect.
Hi, Ayana.
I always leave myself a little bit of space just in case I mess up.
Ariana's watching.
Nana.
You know what? She should come over next Friday. I said she should bring our other grandchild, Tiana, over for the next one. That little baby will sell stuff. I am not above using my grandchildren to move product.
God. Oh yeah, that's perfect, right? So I'm gonna decoupage that right in there. And I have in here, it's just some decoupage medium. I just use the silicone cup to store it in. I mean, it's 1 hour enamel. It's Wise Owl's 1 hour enamel clear is what I have in my cup. I think I kind of interchanged the 1 hour enamel and the Wise Owl varnish. Although when I'm going to be using transfers on top of my decoupage, I do prefer the 1 hour enamel.
Got Flea Brown doing the right thing, asking retailers who are here, drop their links.
Thank you, Flea.
Vicky Zach said we were trying to upload our website and couldn't find it on yours. The Halloween masterboard.
Oh, you know what? Look on your retailer's line sheet. There's a link to the thumbnail as well as the file name, and everything is right there for you, Vicky.
And Dreaming Cat Studio says people can watch your old Whatnot shows.
Yes, they sure can. They're on there.
So there are some old shows. Well, the last two, everything sold out. But the previous ones, not everything sold out. So if you look at the old ones and you see something you want, just send us a request. And we can put it in the next show.
Yeah, we can put it in the next show.
Yeah.
And I know that on Whatnot you can have buy now, but I am already shipping probably 3 days a week right now, which is a lot. Because you know.
Aries says hi.
I have a lot of other stuff to do.
And Ariana says hi, Damar.
Hi, Ayana.
How is Tiana? Can you say how is Tiana?
How is Liana?
Yeah.
And so the reason why I missed my paper with water first, you guys, is so it'll pre-stretch. That way when I put it in my decoupage medium, it doesn't respond and you get a nice wrinkle-free finish.
All right, we have a couple of things. Kelly Morgan says, what are you brushing on?
This is either, I want to say this is Wise Owl's 1 hour enamel is what I have in my cup right now. But you can use whatever water-based sealer that you have on your table.
And Kathleen O'Brien Hoover says, I don't understand this project. What is its purpose? What are you going to use it for?
So I have glass cloches that I like to put collections in. And so I'm going to have a collection of something in this. So you'll be able to see it through the glass. So this is like a base and the cloche is going to sit on the top.
And for whatever reason, it won't let me reply directly to Shaz. who says, where are the shows viewed, please? It's on the Whatnot app.
And the UK, I know that they just opened up to the UK, so you should be able to log on. I don't know how it works if you'll be able to see my stuff though.
And Angie Champagne says, can you put buy now items?
I can put buy now items, Angie. Just for me, logistically, it just doesn't make sense. Because I do a lot of shipping already, and I really don't have the bandwidth to go to the warehouse every day to ship. And I feel like that's what it'll turn into if I list a lot of the buy now.
Well, Whatnot wants you to ship in a pretty timely fashion, right?
Well, they want you to do 2 days. I haven't been successful doing that because we're doing like 50 items a show, so I do good to get those out. Because you guys have to remember, we're shipping out to our stores, Decoupage paper. I have my e-commerce site that I'm shipping for. And so Whatnot is kind of an addition to all the things we're already doing. And so I'm just trying to be really conscientious about what I'm able to do successfully. And so if I have buy now items and people are shopping daily, I'm just not prepared for that.
Ariana says, Tiana is doing good. She's having fun with her Nana and her Nina.
Oh, okay. With her Nana, I thought she wasn't going to go this weekend.
I guess she did. And Ari also asked, did we sell this Friday? Yes, we did.
We did.
It was a long show this Friday, too, almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
So if you can't get enough of us on here on Sunday, you could drift in and out. You don't have to stay for all 3 hours.
Yeah. Although it doesn't really feel like 3 hours. Maybe it does to David. But
no, it did to you because you were starting to get a little achy right at the end.
Yeah, my feet, because I was standing up the whole time. But I mean, it doesn't feel like 3 hours later. It doesn't feel like that. Yeah. So I'm going to wait for this to dry. So there's two things. I want to make sure that I trim this really cleanly. So I'm going to let it dry completely before I try to trim it. And another thing is I'm going to use a really sharp blade, which I don't have my X-Acto knife here. You guys saw I used my scissors on something else. So if you're decoupaging an inset like this one and you want to get a clean cut, make sure your project is completely dry, not just dry to touch, but dry underneath. And you use something really sharp. And then when I use my blade, I don't hold my blade down this way. I actually hold my blade like this, and I use the side to help guide it so that I get a nice even cut. So we'll set that aside. And when I put my cloche on, now what'll be peeking through is this instead of just a plain black on the bottom.
Karen Moyer says, I was pooping out by the end, but she was on the East Coast. She's on the East Coast.
Oh, yeah, I was late for you, Karen.
Yeah.
And then, you guys, I found a black crock. Is that not awesome or what? I have a bunch of brown ones. I have white ones. I've even found a couple of blue, like ink blue ones. That one right there, I almost pulled it down for today. But this is the first time that I found a black one. And so I'm super excited about it, but I want to do a little bit to it. So we're just going to add one of the new metallic transfers from IOD just to make this a little something special.
You're doing great.
This can hold my brushes in my space.
And, Kelly Morgan wants to know what Vicky Zach's handle is so she can follow as well.
I want to
because
say it's
Vicky said she sold all but 2 of her wooden blocks today.
Oh, good. And you know what, Vicky? I was all ready to join your show yesterday. I don't know why I thought it was yesterday. And then today I got busy. It was this morning anyways. It was like, 9 a.m. my time? Girl.
Royce did not know what she was doing today for most of the day.
You need to clarify that.
No, I meant for tonight.
Oh, no. I didn't know what I was doing. Well, and I'm like curating for the
sale.
For the sale next week, and then I'm trying to make sure and get everything in the car so that it can get to, that it makes it with me to the warehouse tomorrow so it can get shipped out. And I'm trying to clean up from the show so we can actually use the kitchen. I was busy today.
Yeah, we broadcast from the kitchen, not from your little studio here.
Yes. Let's see, that one.
Vicky says 11 to noon Eastern.
Yeah, see, that's
That's 9 our time.
yeah.
8 to 9.
8 actually.
8 to
yeah.
9 our time.
That's early. This one's a little big. I probably should have picked another one, but we're gonna go with it.
Eva Huron has joined us. Hi, Eva.
Hi, Eva. I was so excited when I saw these metallic transfers. I've been wanting to have these for a long time. I should have picked a different one. Though, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna have a Tim Gunn make it work moments. And these are really cool because I'm gonna rub off like the transfer, but I'm gonna keep the rest because the word on the street is I can use like sizing and I can use the rest for like I would any other kind of gold leaf. That's the word on the street. I haven't tried it yet though. I am going to.
Oh,
this
Kelly
one's already
Morgan.
transferred,
Yeah, Kelly
so
Morgan did follow. Fornication by Design.
Oh yeah,
Fornication.
Jessica was there. Yeah, make sure you have the correct pronunciation now. I know. What did you think of our madness, Jessica? It's fun though. And I love it because I really do get to curate things that I think that my audience will love.
Baby.
So we have a lot of salvage, a lot of salvage craft supplies. So like Christmas trees. One of my videos is getting a lot of views right now, and it's the wooden Christmas trees with the little bases on them. So we've been auctioning off those.
Well, no, we're not calling. That was a video.
What else, baby?
So, Arinana asked us if I could check my messages while we're doing a live. I only can because I'm using your phone.
Oh, okay.
So, Grandma, if you would like to take a fast look at this. It's only 6 seconds.
Oh, wait, it wants... Do I use the video player?
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. It fell on my shoe.
She makes me laugh because she acts like she's going to get up and walk away. Like, where you going to go, little girl? You can't walk yet.
Say Katie's.
Okay.
And I see she's making that face because she got the little chongo in her hair, too. So, you guys, I'm rubbing it because I want to make sure it's transferring before I pull it up.
Ari says, do you see something new? Yes, you gave her a haircut.
No. She put a little chongo in her hair. I'll have to look at it when we're done, baby.
Vicky Zach said Friday on her show we were laughing at David because he had a cough when he was reading your name. That was Fornication by Design.
Oh.
Royce told me I sounded like I said something different.
She said make sure you do this. I heard she posted it. We don't want to get in trouble.
Ari says no, it's not a haircut.
It's not a
yes,
haircut?
the fact that that little girl wants to get up and walk.
I know.
2 months old. Our granddaughter is adorable, people. You should see this video. She's got a lot of her mom in her.
I know, she's ready to go.
That's right.
She is highly motivated.
Ari ain't playing, and nor is Tiana.
Isn't that beautiful, you guys? I just love these metallic transfers so much.
Kathleen O'Brien Hoovis, what did you mean by saving the paper to use later?
So the word on the street is, so this part right here is like foil, right? It just doesn't have adhesive on the back. So the word on the street is if I use like a sizing like you would use with any other foil, that I can get this off of the backing sheet. I haven't tried it yet, but imagine being able to transfer this negative image.
Where's your drink?
I'm gonna try.
Oh, right here.
And then I will report back to let you guys know if it worked or not.
Melissa.
But that's it. I'm gonna seal this. I'm probably gonna use. I found a sealer that I really like. I don't think I have any out here though, and it's from Farmhouse. It's an exterior sealer, and it's really thin though, so it doesn't work for decoupage. But It dries to a really nice sheen, and so I'm probably going to use that over the top of this just to protect this foil. But I think that is beautiful.
Melissa QE Gomez, what were the metal watch faces called that you had on Whatnot?
They were gauge covers, I think is what I had them listed as, but these sold on Friday. And I don't know, we'll see. You need one of those pots. I don't know, because I have a stash and I don't want to give up all of my stash, but I do have quite a. I can't even remember where I got these. Isn't this when we stopped in Ajo on the way to?
You think we got a globe?
No, remember we were going to Havasu that year and we stopped. It wasn't Ajo. Where? Remember it was that guy, the weird guy's place.
Oh,
It was like
in
a
Quartzsite?
lot in Quartzsite, yeah.
Yeah, Quartzsite.
And he had like I think that's where I bought these.
Yeah, we had to. That's worth its weight in gold because we had to listen to this guy for about an hour, and it was plainly obvious he does not speak to a lot of folks.
Yeah.
Because the moment he had somebody who would listen, he would not stop.
David took it for the team so I could shop though.
And I heard all about all the gold in the surrounding hills that he was going to find. His little lot has closed down, so maybe he's off finding gold.
I was gonna say the last time we went through there, it was like gone, wasn't it? That was a lot of stuff to move.
Yeah, it was a lot of stuff.
There was a lot of stuff in there, but so, let's see. Our rust is dried, you guys. So I'm gonna dry brush on some more colors.
Farmhouse raincoat for the exterior sealer.
Yes, that's the one I've been using.
Thank you, Sylvia Davis.
Hi, Sylvia.
Flea Brown says I used pieces of the same transfer today. Try and use the negative. She's going to try and use the negative. Vicky Zach said people are framing that or gluing it to another piece. I don't think they're removing it.
Oh, I'm gonna try because I feel like if it's gold foil, it should work.
I think Ariana has put in a claim for that crock.
Oh no, girl, you can have another crock. You can't have this one. I'm trying to clean my brush a little bit so I can pick up some black.
Although Kelly Morgan says I think I'm mixing her up with someone else. David, I think you said fornication. As far as I know, that's what it was.
That was Jessica.
Yeah, and Royce keeps calling me Jessica.
Is it not Jessica? Am I mixing you up with somebody else? I'm sorry.
Can I use this for a second? I need
Who
to
is
look
it? What's her? It's not Jessica?
So Ariana posted on here that everybody can see the video. Oh, I see. I know. Thank you, Ariana. So here, if you want to show them, I wish I could share it.
I'm just dry brushing some black on here.
She said show them the video, and everybody's asking to see the video.
Nobody's going to be able to see it, though.
I know. But I see what's new.
Okay, which one am I showing?
The video.
One?
Not those are photos.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try to show it. We'll see. The screens are hard to share.
I know. So the video.
She does not like that chongo. Tell him, take that out. Take it out. I don't like it.
All right, now I know what's new.
What's new?
She got her ears pierced.
Oh, girl, I wasn't gonna be able to see that on there.
My granddaughter's got earrings. Oh.
They're pretty.
Now I'm even older.
I'm just dry brushing this over the high points, you guys. This darker color. And then I'll dry brush on a metallic. And I'll probably dry brush a glaze on here too, just to like bring everything together.
Now I'm going to try and say this, so I apologize if I get this name wrong.
Not fornication. Who am I getting her mixed up with then?
Tamatha Mavrides, I hope I'm saying that right, says, you always say shed, but it's so much more. It's a studio. And it is a studio. And she also says, love that David really seems to enjoy this stuff. You're so lucky, Royce. My husband goes in a coma when I mention art or crafting. I will say it every time. I need her to get wealthy. I need to be a kept husband. I said it on my talk show the other day. I need to be Peg Bundy. I need to sit on a couch, eat bonbons, and watch Oprah.
Oh no, baby! If you retire, I'm putting you to work.
So, Vicky, Zach, David, what years were you at UMD? I was not at UMD. I was at Scholastica, which is just up the hill from UMD, and I was there 83, 84.
Scholastica.
Yep. And Shaz says she has that head held high. I'm telling you, both these babies.
And she's little.
When DeMar was that age, remember?
Yes.
You were holding your neck up so strong.
I remember my grandmother used to say, these babies born with their eyes wide open.
Yep.
She'd kill over if she sees them now.
Yep. DeMar was that way. Tiana's that way. The two of them they got places to go.
They got things to do. They ain't got time. So This is Wise Owl's heavy metal metallic. And it's a paint. It's not a glaze. It's separated a little bit, so I'm just stirring it up.
Patricia Cassida says, what foil transfers were those?
This was Iron Orchid Designs new transfer. This one is called
That's allowed.
Etiquettes. And it's Etiquettes. This one has a smaller one, and there's another one. And look, you get 4 sheets. Like, you get a lot with this transfer. And then there's another one that has larger transfers on it as well.
Redeemed. He's already a pro at folding papers. First of all, yes. 100%. Royce bragged about this guy that was folding them, but you know what? I outdid him.
Oh
just
my
saying.
gosh. I was just saying
By 3.
that he does a good job.
I'll take it, though. Vicky Zach was over in Superior, but she was in junior high then. We used to go to UWS. All 3 colleges had agreements that you could take classes at each other.
Oh, okay.
So we had 3 colleges within a stone's throw of each other.
A stone's throw of
Wisconsin Superior, Minnesota Duluth, and then I went to the Catholic school, College of Saints Scholastica. But we took courses at all 3. So I took a lighting course at UWS. I took, what theater course was it? It was, stage managing at UMD. Be careful now. Got to keep it over here.
Oh, that's
Tomorrow.
what you said what would happen.
Bring it over here. There you go. Okay.
Do I have to say you're right now?
Yeah.
You guys, I like dry brushing because you can always apply more, but you don't have to worry about oops, I applied too much.
Okay.
So if you don't put enough on, you just keep adding more.
Fornication by Design is back on her business name. It's Kelly Morgan. She's in Chandler.
Kelly. Why do I keep thinking it's Jessica? I'm sorry, Kelly.
Yeah. She said, you can call me Jessica if you want. No, it's Kelly.
No, it's Kelly.
And she said, call when we're in the valley. No,
Yes.
DeMar, it's got to be this way, buddy.
And so just a little metallic, right?
Cannot swing it over
on
there.
that little rust.
Because we don't want to break anything.
And so now,
Okay.
I think I'm happy with
Okay.
that. I'm just going to seal that because I'm going to mess it up if I keep meddling with it.
Can you talk?
I'm not going to glaze it. I think it's perfect.
No, DeMar.
I'm going to shoot this with a little heat and then seal it.
talk.
And then we can decoupage on the back side of the glass. Should I decoupage the back side of the glass, you guys, or should I keep it like this? I might need a magnifying piece in my studio. I might need to see something. Although I'm not sure how useful this would be just by itself.
Amber said her baby's eyes were wide open too. Yeah, it's kids these days.
I guess babies used to be born with their eyes closed. Is that true?
I don't know. I just feel like David and Chris weren't at that level at that age that DeMar and Tiana have been.
Yeah.
What about Dom and Jordan?
I don't know, baby. That was a long time ago. Why you want to put me on the spot like
Wasn't
that?
that long ago.
Let's see. Dom is what, 33?
3. He's 33, same as Chris.
Jordan is 22? That's
Sure.
a long time ago, baby.
I don't know what Jordan.
I know there's 11 years between the boys, so. That's a long time, baby.
Go, go, go.
Does that look like it's a piece of rusty metal now instead of just a piece of shiny plastic?
Kathleen Hoovis likes that texture. Says it's great.
And so, what should we put on the back? Like, I pulled out a couple of options. What did I do with? Oh, so this is a piece of the recycled junk journal project blocks. Oh, you know, I got.
You're at an hour 10, by the way.
Okay. I think I'm gonna be able to finish everything though.
Okay.
Let me seal this really quickly.
Did they all go?
And I just want to decoupage the looking glass. Who did that? Does anybody remember?
Oh, Angie says, can the glass magnify the paper?
Well, I want to decoupage the paper on the underside. So yeah, it'll magnify whatever we put
Oops.
on here.
Kathleen
don't know
Hoovis
what
says,
I wanna
put a
use.
plant specimen. Jan McCrary says, put it on cardboard so you can change it up.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Don't decoupage the glass. Decoupage something to put the
Oh.
glass on. And you could change it with the season, maybe?
That's kind of a good idea.
All right, Jan. Good job, Jan.
Anytime you can like make something interchangeable, it's always a plus. So
Becky
maybe-
Het says, put a big eyeball there.
That's what I was thinking, Becky. Look, David's laughing, but like seriously. I was thinking about-
Tamatha Mavrides, can we use inlays over decoupage paper?
Absolutely. Just make sure you seal your paper. I wouldn't do it like in the same sitting. I would decoupage, right? And let it like sit and rest for a day. And then you could use some kind of a clear medium so that you could use the paint inlay over your paper. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to use some kind of clear medium to inlay your inlay into rather than using paint.
Melissa, were you the Melissa on Friday's Whatnot? Melissa Q.E. Gomez? Because I just now realized it's the same spelling of Melissa. M-A-L-I-S-A. Not what we think of, M-E-L-I-S-S-A.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if you are. She says yes, agree, put it on cardboard. So you can
Okay.
rotate.
So I'll let that dry and then we'll go back to that. Or maybe we won't. I don't know if we'll make it back to that tonight because my husband's pointed out that I'm running out of time. Where's my first project? What did I do with it?
Over here.
It's right here.
Oh, not this round one?
No, this big one.
Oh, gotcha.
This was the first one. I am just working tonight. So this is texture, super texture. And so let's dry brush on top of this. I'm gonna dry brush this though.
It is Melissa, not Melissa. Thank you. And that was her. So great. Glad to have you both days. Fornication by Design. You should do an Alice in Wonderland paper because the next book after Wonderland is called Through the Looking Glass.
Oh yeah, that's right. You know, I've watched every, like, you know how there are some not properties, what am I trying to say? Like Alice in Wonderland, like the Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? Brands, properties that I always watch. So like Sherlock Holmes, I'm always gonna watch it. Alice in Wonderland, I'm always gonna watch it. You know, there's just some things that I'm partial to. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So we have this really white color and I am just dry brushing the texture with my rusty color.
Amber asks, where did you get the looking glass? Is it just a regular magnifying glass?
You know what? I got it at a thrift store, Amber. But the ones that we saw on Facebook, I wish I could remember who did that project. She said she found them at Dollar Tree.
It could be. I've seen them on drafting tables.
No, we're talking about there's a specific post inside the group where somebody took some like magnifying glasses with handles.
Oh yeah.
A bunch of them, and she decoupaged Halloween papers on the back, and they're super cool.
No, I just meant this kind of
this
one.
This specific one.
I've seen them on drafting tables, art tables, etc.
I got it at the thrift store. So, It's drying now. It looks all weird because the clear coat is milky, but it'll dry clear.
I will say, I think there's been a major failure by, I'm going to go across all media. Everybody does the one Alice story without doing all the other books.
Yeah.
And there are, it's the same one with the Oz books.
I was gonna say it's just like the Oz, yeah.
That everybody, we only had one sequel to Oz, although a prequel recently, I think within the last, 10, 15 years, that had, I can't think of his name. James Franco, and the girl from that 70s show, where she turns into the Wicked Witch. It really was not that good.
No.
The sequel with Fairuza Balk was actually pretty good, but it was nothing like the original Wizard of Oz. It was much closer to the book, and I think people just weren't ready for it. I think make it a TV show and just adapt the books by season.
Well, there was one. You remember there was like this. It was like in.
It was a reimagining. Are you talking about the one with Richard Dreyfuss and?
I don't. It was like there was like a trend to do all this
Not
because
that
there was
one.
like Cinderella. There was a remake of. There was like, but it was like they were like current though.
Not
Like
that
they
one.
might be
But
in
these you
modern
could
day.
do. Flea Brown says Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is the first in a series. New Oz movie Wicked coming to theaters on Thanksgiving. That's just based on not that. Nope.
That's based on the Broadway.
The Broadway show, yeah. I just think adapt the
Gotta
books.
get the ball.
What ball?
Gotta get the ball.
Karen Moyer says one vintage lane did
Gotta
the.
get that.
I'll get it in a second. Said one vintage lane did the Looking Glass. Yeah, Billy Keir, same with seeing all of certain movies. Definitely every Alice in Wonderland. Also Sherlock, which you love.
I do. I feel like they do the different stories of Sherlock though, because everyone I've watched is different.
Billy says she'll pick up all the different Alice books she can get her hands on, vintage or new, especially if lots of artwork. That I agree with. I love seeing the artwork. Yeah.
I forgot to put my decorative parts back on, but it's okay. I think I'm gonna keep it simple.
Johnny Depp. Oh, that's right. There was a Johnny Depp. That was an Alice movie, right?
Yeah, that was the Alice in
There
Wonderland.
were two Wonderland movies.
That one was. I mean, that one was okay, but like the cinematography in that one was really cool. The costumes were really cool in that one.
All right, what are we looking at?
I think that's why I like watching, because I
What,
just like
this?
watching people's imagination.
No, I can't get in that. See,
Or their like
it's locked.
imaginative
So we can't get in
interpretations and how they can execute them.
So
So you guys, I sealed this first because I put salt wash and chalk style paint. So if I would have gone right over this with glaze, it would have just sucked that glaze up and it would have got darker. Really,
are
really
you too
quickly.
close now? Because you
So-
zoomed in, or it's up to you.
Am I too close?
No, I'm just asking.
I zoomed in so they could see what I was doing because I was dry brushing that white and you really couldn't tell what I was doing from far away. So now I just put some glaze over the top of everything. I'm kind of rushing everything. If I were not live, I would just glaze this. I mean, I would seal it and let it sit for a little bit before I glaze it, but I do want to glaze this piece before we hop off tonight. I have 10 minutes, y'all.
No, that's okay.
That's
Because
okay.
the glaze is going to take care of a
push
couple of
it.
things, right?
You can
It's going
put-
to
you
knock
can push
back the
that.
brightness of this blue for me. And then
No, why not?
also, sometimes when you decoupage and
Not
you
yet.
sand off your edges, you end up with like a white edge. And so the glaze is going to help me to take care of that as well.
Fornication by Design. I just did a bookshelf all in Alice in Wonderland. And Billy Keir says, read the story of the real Alice and where the stories come from. It's pretty wild. Can you go under the chair?
Oh, Lord, he under the chair, baby. It's fine. Where you going, Papa?
He threw something back there. So.
Are you getting your marble?
I don't know what he threw. Alyssa Bricker Visithin missed most of this because we're on vacation, but I take great comfort in the fact that even a seasoned pro like yourself can have things that don't go as planned. I love that you rolled with it and made something beautiful.
Thank you, girl. I don't think we ever get to a point where we never make mistakes. I just don't think that happens. And honestly, if you never make mistakes, then you're always doing the same thing, right? So.
Good job.
Okay. Let's get some glaze on this buddy boy right here. I'm going to be using black walnut.
Ask Grandma.
This is from Iron Orchid. I mean, from... Do I need that? No, I don't need that one right now. But thank you, though.
Good job.
Black walnut glaze from Wise Owl, which... So black walnut is darker, but the other one is warmer. And now I'm having mixed emotions about what I want to do. We'll just use the black walnut. If it cools it down too much, then I may go over it with the other. I just want to knock back that brightness of that blue a little bit. And you guys see me with my spraying, my misting spray bottle. If ever I'm using like a product and it stops moving, I like having my misting spray bottle because I can mist my surface so that my product moves again without breaking the emulsion of the product.
Okay.
So it doesn't become so watery that it starts beating up on the surface.
No.
Becky Head says, love hearing the little guy in the background.
I'm going to do this.
Sure.
Sure.
He's being really good. I can't complain.
He really is.
Fornication by Design asks, do you have or have you done any Alice papers?
I haven't done any Alice papers.
I would like to see your interpretation of an Alice paper because you don't do things literal.
I try not to.
So like your Christmas papers aren't what we think of as Christmas papers, but they're Christmas papers. And your Halloween papers are, I'm looking like at that one right there. It's a Halloween paper, but it's not a Halloween paper. It's a couple of birds and a gate.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a mood thing.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So I'd like to see an Alice paper
like what it would look
from
like
you.
It would probably look more steampunky than anything.
Probably.
Yeah.
I would be very curious. All right, there's your mission. A bell tartan.
Oh my gosh.
And an Alice paper in the next year.
It's got a little bit darker than I want it to, but I'm not gonna mess with it too much. I think it's fine. But it just knocked back the brightness of that blue a little bit.
Billy Keir likes a bug under the magnifying glass.
Ooh, that's a good idea, Billy.
And says an interpretation of an Alice in industrial style would be cool.
Yeah.
Fornication agrees. She would like that. I would be curious. I would like to see how you interpret Alice. Of course, that means you're going to have to read the Alice book.
Do I have to read the book, or can I just go off what I've watched?
I think you should read the book.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be next year sometime if I have to
Well,
read,
you
baby. I
know,
don't have time.
we can, what is Amazon's book thing called?
Oh yeah, the audiobook.
Video.
Oh, look at you, audiobook. I meant read, but okay.
No.
Maybe because you know why I like the audiobook? Because like I'm packing packages on Monday and I can be listening to a book. That's what
I get it. But yeah, you can audible. That was it. Because I think you audible a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
So.
Miss Boniface sent me some books. I was like, girl, thank you, Miss Boniface, but I don't have time. And then when I do read, I'm usually reading a book about marketing or something like that.
Got your drink? Yeah. But yeah, listen to the audiobook and then do an interpretation just of that book. Boy, that could be a whole series of papers if you like it.
Yes. I'm gonna leave it alone before I mess it up. The only thing about Wise Owl's glaze is you cannot overwork it. So Wise Owl products are low and no VOC. So the glaze is a little like elasticy a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. So if you rework it, you can actually pull it off the surface. So you really have to let it cure a little bit before you like go back in to mess with it some more. But let's do some glaze around the edge of this paper. Or do I want to do black? Actually, black walnut might be perfect. Great job.
Billy Cure says, I mean steampunk drink me tags. Come on.
No, I know. Like to me, if I do it, it's gonna be a steampunky kind of a vibe.
Yeah, fornication by design. So many things you could put on there. Flea Brown says, she listens to Audible when she's creating. Avo Goldsmith Chester and Alice Masterboard would be great.
Oh yeah, a masterboard would
See, that's what I'm thinking. Just a masterboard, not telling a story, just
oh no,
just grabbing the elements, whatever inspires you. I love giving people work to do. Angie Champagne. L. Frank Baum was born in Chattanango, New York, which is a village near me. Everything is Oz themed, even with yellow brick sidewalks. I think that is so cool.
I want to go follow the yellow brick road.
I know Metropolis, Illinois is the same way. Everything is Superman themed.
Really?
Yep. Well, it's named Metropolis, so they just went.
They went with it.
Even though Superman was technically born in Cleveland, that's where the guys who created him grew up.
Yeah.
So.
Just roll with it.
Yep.
And I'm just going to go around my edges to kind of, mask the whiteness of that paper. I'm actually using black paint instead of the glaze. And so I'll have to make sure and seal this again because the paint is going to be really, it's going to have a different sheen than the paper. So I'll have to make sure that I go in and seal this afterwards. But if you sand off your paper and you find that, you have white, this is how you can conceal that.
All right.
And then there were a couple of areas last week where I tore my paper. So I just went in, you guys, and I just put black right over that. And then I'm going to come in and I'll seal it. And that will mask that really well too. I don't think there's not too many things you can't fix in crafting. I feel like that's what we do. We figure stuff out.
Susan Boehner, Whitmore Glazer. There was recent filming in Cleveland of a new Superman movie. Yes. It's being written and directed by the guy who did all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, James Gunn.
Did they leave him alone? Because he did a good job. And I feel like that people started messing with him or somebody took over the movies and then they jacked him up.
No, nobody took him over. He did all those.
Because the last two were kind of...
Those were his.
He did them, but did the studio like...
Oh, they might have.
It's like Dune. I just hope the studios don't start messing with them and let
Disney
them tell the
is
story.
exceptional. Oh, good job. Great job getting that. Disney is exceptionally protective of the Marvel brand because for a long time it was a way to print money. I mean, every movie was setting a new record.
Yeah.
Until after Endgame. Do you have plans for this box?
This box is going to go into my studio, and so my plan is to take some mixed media paper and cut it into like squares, because this would be a pretty big piece of paper that would fit into here, so that if I have like an idea or a finish or, I'm always learning something new, I can like practice and create something and write notes on it, and I can stick it in this box. So those are my plans for this box.
You are at an hour 30.
Am I at an hour 30? Okay. So we finished the box. The looking glass. I do like the idea of like putting something underneath there on cardboard. So we'll finish that next week. And then, did I have something else I didn't finish today?
The little stand here, are you doing anything with that?
Oh, I just need to trim that one. So we'll trim that. We can trim that one together next week too. So why don't I do that? I'll pull out something else next week. We'll finish the 2 small projects, and I'll pull out something else for us to work on. For my Roycycled members, you guys, I believe we're meeting on Tuesday this week. So don't forget, Tuesday morning, I think. And then for those of you who are VIP for the Stencil Lab course, you should have received an email about our live Zoom calls next week. And you can see the paint, but once I go over this with a clear coat and kind of make the sheen of this unified, it'll be, you won't even be able to see that. And so that's it for this box. She is done. And I think it's gonna fit perfect in my space. I'm gonna surround myself with all the beautiful things that I love, so I'll be inspired to work in there. That's my goal. And for my membership, you guys, I think we'll do like, I'll take you guys in there, and we might start doing our Zoom calls from that space inside the membership. I think that'll be fun. So let's pull all the way out. I'm gonna show you guys my desk, my messy desk. So I'm really digging this. See how you can see the difference in the sheen, but once I seal it, you won't be able to see that, and it'll all be one. And I have my black jar with my beautiful metallic transfer on there. I'm going to use the farmhouse raincoat to seal this. And I'm going to let this dry all week, and then we'll trim it together so I can show you guys what I'm talking about.
Somebody asked if you could bring, that was Karen Moyer, oh no, excuse me, Melissa Gomez. Can you bring in a cloche so we could see how you stage it after you trim?
Oh, absolutely. And you guys, if you guys look at my video that I posted a reel earlier this week, and it opens up with "Wanna see my junk?" You guys could see, like, I have several cloches in my living room. I'm a little bit addicted, but it's a beautiful way for you to take an ordinary collection and make it look when you put it under a cloche. And so this is our kind of faux metal that we created together. I might brush on some more bronze. And so I just have to decide which decoupage paper I'm gonna put underneath there. But it's probably gonna be an eye. It's probably either gonna be this big eye right here. I don't know, that one might be too big. You can't really tell it's an eye. Or on the industrial masterboard, you have this pair of glasses right here. So maybe, I think that eye would be cooler. Right? I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Karen Moyer, did the project recording get released for the membership?
Yeah, Karen, the project, it was uploaded. I uploaded it Thursday night late. And then Brenda was working on like editing it for you guys. Because I just uploaded a rough draft, but it's only 40 minutes, like 45 minutes. But she's cutting it up, so it should be up on your dashboard. If you go under chapter 5 and look for faux encaustic, you'll see the videos there. Everybody's voting for the second eye. Should I do typography? That might be kind of cool too, right? So I don't know. We'll see. We'll make a decision next week. Kind of a specimen. I don't know. Ooh, what about those? That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. We'll vote next week and we'll make a decision. But other than that, babe, I think we're done unless you have anything else.
No, just remember to check us out on Whatnot, Friday, 5 o'clock Pacific time. So 8 o'clock Eastern.
Yes. I know that is late, but I have to wait for David to get home from work, so.
That's early for us.
That is, it's early for us. And I've already started pulling out things. And every week I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna find anything else. And the island's already full. And I am not even done curating yet. And I think that we might be going off-site because I have storage off-site, you guys. I haven't even touched my storage off-site yet. This is just stuff that we've have here on site. But you guys wanted more metal boxes, so I'll be pulling out more metal boxes this week and some more tool boxes. And I did find some more of the wood trees. I found some more of the wood mittens. I found some more. Oh, I found some big wood houses, like the bigger pieces, the 3 sets of wood houses. What else did I find, babe? Some more salvage legs, some more ornate legs.
Yeah.
So I just
Socks.
have to find.
Did you find socks?
I found 1 set of stockings in that tote that I found today with the houses and the trees in there. So I'm already curating for you guys for Friday's auction. So hopefully you guys will join us. If you haven't joined yet, let me see. Do I have?
Where'd you put the cup,
You
man?
can use this QR code. You can use your
cup.
camera
Where's
to
the
capture
cup?
the QR code and
Where's
then click the
that?
little yellow
No, that's
button.
your
It'll
cup.
take you to the
Where's the
page.
cup with your marbles?
Yes, we are all
So you gotta
mad
pick up the
here. That
marbles.
is my favorite saying ever because the best people are. Legitimately, that's my favorite. And I think that's why I like.
Oh, ledger paper as well. So ephemera.
Oh yeah, more
Nice.
ephemera too, because I have a ton.
You want me to
I have a
hold it?
ton of that. So, but we are
I'll
gonna
hold
run away. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. You guys remember, there isn't anything that I've done here today that you guys cannot absolutely do. You guys can do it. You can do it today.
And hardware.
And we will see you guys if you guys join us on Friday. I'll be online all week this week. So if you're in Stencil Lab 102 VIP, we have 2 live Zoom calls scheduled for this week. Membership, we have a live class this week. We'll be live on Friday on Whatnot. And so hopefully I will see you guys this week.